Hello everyone, my name is Pawan and I welcome you all towards my channel. And today we'll be learning about how you can basically apply for Christ University applications. One of the most ever, comments which have been received was basically from this particular college. So generally I don't make any kind of videos for any college as per se, but being for Christ University, I always do it because yes, I used to get constant amount of requests from the students so that yes, I was not able to tell no. And I was so grateful that from the past 3 years, I was able to train many students for getting into this amazing college, especially for their interview preparation. I was able to guide them and monitor them as well as help them regarding the same. Also, guys, so generally, if you are a student who is basically in your 12th grade or in your 11th grade, or if you're willing to apply for any kind of a UG as well as PG course, in terms for your college preparation, I've also dropped a WhatsApp group link. You can surely join over there. There are many other students too who's preparing for this colleges as well as for other colleges. You can be part of this amazing community group, and we've also been hosting different kind of sessions over there also regularly. You can be part of it. So yes, all the floor is yours, especially in terms of description box. You can reach out towards me at any point of time through WhatsApp groups. So now let's me speak about Christ University campus. It is one of the most vibrant ever campus, okay, because getting into admission into such a beautiful campus is actually great because they have across like six campuses, which is in Bangalore itself. They have four campus. One is in Central, second is BGR campus. It's called as Banargata campus, and then Kengeri campus, and then we have Yashwanthpur campus. So Yashwanthpur campus is actually a new one, and we have Delhi NCR as well as in Pune Lavasa campus. So these are the six campuses. So depending on which course you're being taken up, it varies across the campus-based structure also. So while selecting a particular campus, you should be aligned in terms of looking into various factors. For example, in terms of location, well, this particular campus, in terms of location, traveling, will it be safe for me? Will it be very easy for me? For example, if I want to go for internship, in terms of my food availability, is it going to be safe for me? In terms of safety, everything, look into different kind of parameters and only select the campus. This is a normal advice from my side, but if you ask me, Pawan, which specific campus is good, I do not have one answer for the same. It depends on your own availability, your own course which you have been taking, and your own parameters which you have been marking for the same. So all the four pointers which I said now, if you're able to write it down while selecting a campus, yes, yeah, you are in the right space. Now, let me go ahead and show you a little bit about the entire life in the campus. So we have different kind of aspects in terms of sports, NCC, library, as well as different kind of extracurricular activities for the same. Now, if you observe, we have in terms of music, dance, everything. You just name it. You have everything in this beautiful campus for the same, and it's also a very leadership-driven campus. Okay, it's like if you observe, if you ask me one particular biggest learning which I have received from this campus is that it's about they mold you to become a great leader, and such an vibrant initiative is basically through student council. Okay, so student council initiatives are literally great. Here you become part of the university student council team also in case in lateral point, where you can also represent the university, as representing your entire batch and becoming a leader is also been encouraged in such a very dynamic institution. And also we have students across various states, as well as various countries, so that plurality is very good. So that's one reason why many of them offer university this particular campus, because they feel that vibrance from different kind of culture which has basically been interlinked and mixed. And yes, you have a different amount of visitors. We have actually what Pranab Mukherjee, Sadhguru has also visited once when Sadhguru had come. I personally have seen him also regarding the same for it. Obviously, I was not able to talk, but yeah, even Sudhamurthy, she was a former chairperson, and yeah. So they have a great the eminent visitors for the same also. And I've also heard that even Sudhamurthy, before when she was in the teaching domain, she was actually from this university for the same. And also, guys, let me tell you one thing. I'm not promoting this university, okay? Personally, what I could observe the university, this is what I can tell for the same. So some people will also be criticizing, and it's open for you guys. See, one thing which I can surely tell is about no campus is perfect in this world. Okay, no university is perfect. Every university has its own ups and downs. So it's fine. Whenever you're looking at any university, look at take a paper and write down the merits, demerits, and then only you take your own particular kind of analysis for the same. It could be me who say it, or if you find a better content creator than me, if he says also, do not blind believe on any particular universities. You can have your own self analysis, visit the campus, do your own research, and only take a final call, because it's your own future, yeah, not our future, or neither any other content creator's future. Here I'm carrying for you. That is a mere reason. I'm just explaining you from all the angles. And yes, they have different kind of schools over here, schools and departments like social science, law, education, B.Ed and all comes over there, as well as business and management, everything. And even in terms of schools of commerce, finance, and accountancy, you can click on the link and then you can just explore. And we have amazing alumni over here. I think, yes, actress, film actors, musicians, sometimes even CEOs, lawyers, experts, they're all part of this amazing university. And yes, there are different kind of facilities provided. Yes, you can read from the screen. Yes, yeah, this is the entirety of this entire campus. Now, if you ask me, Pawan, how are we supposed to apply? Very simple process. You can click on these links. Either for MBA means you can click for MBA process. For UG, you can click the same regarding it. And when you're clicking for admission, just click on this arrow mark. Okay, you'll be redirected to the undergraduate as well as postgraduate programs. So once you click on this, you'll be redirected to the basically to the next page, which you're supposed to go ahead in terms of applying for this particular application forms. So we are redirected to this page now. So if you observe, there are different kinds of schools here: School of Engineering, School of Law, School of Commerce, School of Arts. So which all course you are basically been opting for, you can click on this respective link, and then you'll be redirected to see on what are the sub kind of courses being available, what is the date, as well as what is the duration in which you're supposed to apply for the same, and you can proceed ahead in terms of your application process. Show you how a sample. Okay, let me show you about BLLB. For example, if I want to apply for BLLB Bangalore campus, so remember, as I said, whenever you're opting for the campus, all the four parameters which I already explained, refer to that. And now open from which date, open until which date, you can see over here, and then you can apply. Okay, very simple. Apply for the same. You can also look at the eligibility criteria. What is the fees regarding it? Regarding every course, it's basically been written over here. All that you need to do is that do your personal self time of research and then apply for it. Nothing much complication. It's a small form itself. You should be able to apply it. Okay, at this stage. And it's very simple. Look at the fees, look at the eligibility. You feel that you are coming to that particular category. Why not? Go ahead. So let me show you one sample process how to do ahead, as well as proceed in terms of application process for the same. So for example, if I'm clicking on applying status, first I need to register. So let me show you some kind of basic form of registration on how it basically looks like. Once you basically click on apply process, you'll be redirected to this application process. So very simple. First step is basically of in terms of registration and login. And then you have to basically, fill application form, obviously, and then pay the application fees, and then complete the application, basically submit it. All right. So normally, and whenever you have any doubts, please be free enough to mail the university. For example, in case in the worst scenario you have put the wrong kind of information there. Okay. Now what will you do? Will you sit and cry? There's no point of crying. It's already gone. It's gone. So wrong information is something you have to immediately inform the authorities. Especially mail the admission office. And so, for example, some people are telling payment this one was not working. If it's not working, please do inform the admission team. Mail the university them itself, and they will surely respond back to you. Okay, hopefully, I'm not sure when, but they will surely reply back to you. Depending on their working schedule, time schedule, they will surely be replying for you. Now you can apply, you can register for the same, you can apply your name, email id. See, whenever I'm telling you, make sure that name is always in the school records. What is mentioned in your certificate, mention on that. Email, you have any kind of professional email. And one request I have is about any kind of colleges you're applying, irrespective India or in abroad, or any kind of university, mail ID, make it always professional and formal. Okay. Normally in an interview time, when I see a mail ID which is basically been wrong, for example, happy moody at the rate gmail.com, I'll be like, I'll ask them what kind of Gmail have you basically been kept. This is the personal, like when I take my sessions for students in terms of interview preparation, I sometimes I ask them with this particular question, but it's very important. Normally when you go for competitive interviews also, they ask this particular thing. I'm not telling this university will be asking, but generally I'm telling, keep a very this one. And then yes, I can write any particular number, just give your parents or this one where you'll be using it, or I will be using it into 876. Make sure that it's proper number. Why I'm just repeating is about because most of your time you just put wrong information, then it becomes wrong. Put a date of birth and then put a password, and then you can register for the same. All right, let's proceed ahead in terms of doing this basic process, and then let's see how the process is going to be happening in terms of a next stage as well as the review stage for it. So this is how you need to apply for the same. You will find once you basically register out all your details. So what I did, I just put my name, email ID, as well as in terms of date of birth, number, all this particular details properly. I'm redirected to this particular page. So once you register, they'll be asking an OTP for the same basic here. I think if you download it, I think all of you know how to use a social media platform by now. So it's a basic process on how we need to register for the same. So then you'll be redirected to this particular thing. Okay. Now here there's an important tip I want to share with you. Now Here are the list of programs which you need to select for the same. Look at the dates very carefully and apply before the deadline, because once you cross the deadline, there is no hope for you to apply for the same. Okay, there is different ample amount of programs: MBA, LLM, MA programs, as well as masters, MSc, PSCs, bachelor's program. Everything is given to you. Before applying for any particular course, have a proper, for God's sake, have a proper kind of review once again. It's very important. All right. Because it's, bro, I strongly feel that any seeds you're going to plant now, that is going to become like a strong tree for the upcoming years. Similar way, what you're going to opt for any particular course, that is very important for you to become something great in your life, right? Because college plays a very important role in your life, because you have to build your own relationship with any particular institution over the period of time. So that amalgamation happens only when you're actually been coming out, and then you're giving out your best in terms of selecting the best course. So select all the courses are good. So if you ask me, Pawan, which is the best course, I cannot tell you, because every course has its own pros and cons. I'm not telling for this university, for any university in general it applies. All right. And please to check which campus you have been preferring for, very important. All right. And then if it's a law, if it's bachelor's, BBA, do proper amount of research before apply. Even though you take time, but make sure that best course which is suitable for you, which is comfortable for you, look into it and see for how long the applications are basically being open up for, and please to proceed and apply for the same. Got it? Very simple. And then you can proceed ahead in terms of applying now, and then you can check it. So once you have applied for that any particular course, you can check the application status. You can put your number, and then you can check what is the status of what has been, when is the procedure for admission, when is the procedure, like how they've been giving you the admit card, everything you can look over here. I hope there is no kind of doubts for you guys. I've basically clicked on one of the courses which I want to apply for. Okay, I just, as of now, I just showed you, right? Apply now. I click for BBA Finance and International Business. Okay, very simple. Over here, I'm just clicking on which is my preferred campus. So there's only two campus. One is in Bangalore, Yeshwanthpur campus, and second one is Bangalore, Banad BGR campus. So if I like, okay, let me choose Yeshwanthpur, because I like Yeshwanthpur campus, because my grandparents and all stay over there. Okay, and in terms of comfortability, I think this is good for me, which is what I think. I'm just giving an example. Okay, it's just because I'm telling Yeshwanthpur, don't select it. Depending on your comfortability, select it. And other preferences, other courses which I basically prefer is about, for example, it could be BBA Finance and Marketing. I'm clicking over there, and it comes in terms of preferred location, Bangalore Yeshwanthpur campus. And then obviously I'll give one more BBA Honors. Okay, and research, I'll be giving over here Yeshwanthpur campus. I'm okay with it. Any of these things, and I'm going to upload my own photo for the same. Got it? And I'll tell you, any course, please be preferred. Very important page is this one. See, my basic objective is basically to guide you on how to fill out this form. And I used to not make a video like this only because I got so much request from you guys. I'm doing it, yeah. Or else I wouldn't have been done for the same. Now let me show you how this. I'm uploading an image, and then I'll be going in terms of applying the terms and conditions, personal details, everything. Now let me show you quickly. Make sure that you read the terms and conditions. I will upload the original scan copies of class 10, 11, final report, or class 12. See, for example, if you do not have 12th mask card, please do submit your 11th mask card. I used to get these questions a lot. Please, for 10th and 11th, please to upload your marks card. That's very important. Our valid credit card, debit card, UPI facilities. Most of you will be having it. If not, you can give your parents, but it's generally advised for students itself to be having it. Okay, but before it was actually parents could also be given, but as of now I personally suggest you give your own personal this one. Okay, I will upload my original this one, all the 11th and 12th. In case if your board exam is already done, then it's fine. I have read and agreed all the above guidelines, read it across. And then students joining this program will be required to study an additional fourth year if the regulatory authorities mandates 4 years. So because of the new education policy, if you observe, all the 3 years program have basically become into a 4 year program. So you can keep that also in your mind, and then you can save and proceed for the same. All right. Now, after that, if you observe citizenship, what is your, obviously, if you're an Indian, you can click on Indian. If you're an NRI, you can click as an NRI. I'm clicking as male, my religion, so and so particular religion. Okay, as of now, let me just, I'm not able to recollect any of such religion as of now. Let me keep Buddhism, okay? Because I look like Buddha now. I'll keep on that, and then I'll keep my positive category. What category do you come under? Under your caste category, you can click for the same. Mother tongue, I can speak. Okay, let me keep it as English as of now. Okay, just for you to understand. And you have Aadhaar. I think if you guys It's mandatory that if you have an Aadhaar, just put it up. I'm just not putting it over here just because for you guys to just refer for the same. Country of birth, India. State of birth, I will put it as my favorite place. That's Karnataka. How do you know about these institutions? It could basically be about alumni, all right, anything. And then sports, you can click on, for example, I like which one? I don't like any of these sports. I liked it. I like swimming pool. Swimming also I like it, but it's not over here. It's fine. Okay, I'll take chess as of now. Okay. Sports achievements. If something is there, mention your level. Upload this one. Because sometimes students used to tell that sports quota used to be there. If you have, then it'll be great. Actually, you can mention for the same. And anything extracurricular, if you only have, for example, I'll mention it as debate. Okay, debate, you can apply and then you can proceed. If you do not have also, it's fine. Okay, if it's better that if you're able to mention something, it would be great. Okay, now I personally suggest all of you to mention it as save as draft, in case if your details becomes wrong, I'm like, in case if you want to, if your laptop is something switched off or not, you can come back to this page and then you can proceed in terms of filling out your particular details for the same. So, address and country, pin code, state, your basic details you can apply for the same. Permanent address, country, pin code, state, and father's, mother's information, guardian's information. You can type for the same and then you can submit. These are very basic things. I know why am I, you might be thinking, why am I explaining for the same? But many of them face this particular doubt. That's the reason I'm just explaining this particular part for all of you guys. So I'm in basically in the next page now. I just fill out all the details. Make sure that parallelly you're looking into this tick mark. Okay. Make sure that everything is basically been ticked and you're going in an order. So board, mention properly the board which you're studying. Okay. Board, like which is your board? Is it PUC? Pre-university education, whatever it is there, your own respective board, you'll be having your certificate actually. You can look into that and then you can enter for the same year of passing, month of passing, which country and institution, state of institution, and obtain marks. How much marks you have been got for the same, total marks for how much was it, aggregate percentage, upload and view for the same, name and address of the institutions. Very simple process. And even 11th and 12th, you can just replicate the same process even over here in terms of entering either your 11th and 12th marks for the same. Okay, don't worry. Whatever is your marks, you do not anytime bluff. One thing I'm genuinely telling, any college, any university you're applying, do not bluff at any point of time. Be very honest, be very ethical when you're applying, because once it's caught, you'll be held completely liable for the same. You can basically see your entire details, as like a CV over here, but just cross verify and cross details all the things over here. Okay, just for your sample reference, I've just given few here and there data. Once it is done, click on as I proceed, and then you can basically fill out the last column, which is very much important, and then you can proceed in terms of save and proceed. It's very simple as this. So make sure that all your details are basically being filled out, and then next stage is basically about going ahead in terms of having a quick preview and then going ahead in terms of making the payment. All right, I'm not showing you the payment part because obviously I'm not going to pay for the same once again. And so just want to tell you that that's all. It's a very simple process. All that you need to do is that all your details when you're entering, it's basically correct, without any kind of mistakes. Make it accurately, put it up. These are very basic details. So all the details which I put over here, it's not exactly mine. I've just put it up for to show you how the demo process happens actually. So that's it, very simple. And any doubts there, you can even join out my community page, as well as my all the things which I have basically been hosting. It could be in terms of sessions, or it could be in terms of my activities. It could be even in terms of everything from the group description. You can find out all the links over there, and I would be happy in assisting in terms of making more videos regarding it. And upcoming days we'll also be having more videos pertaining about the entrance exam, how to prepare for interview, micro presentation, group discussion. Every fine and thinnest of the details you'll be finding in the description. Surely refer for it. And if you have any doubts, please do refer to my last year videos and all, because it has reached more than 22K views and all. So please do refer it. And any doubts there, get back to me. So wish you all the best, good luck, and hope to see you in the campus. And one genuine request, don't start the preparation at the last moment. Please just start at the very early stage, so you will not regret. So anything you want to achieve, it's a very simple process. In life is about what you are able to get it only through regular practice, regular hard work, and that's possible. So not only to this university, any university you go, keep a deadline every day. Okay, this much hours I'm going to prepare for its entrance, this much hours I'm going to prepare for its interview. Have always a time alignment in your life. That will surely make you into a great personality. So that's all. Within 20 minutes, I basically taught you how you need to apply for this entire process of admission. It's very simple, very easy. Wish you all the best and good luck. Take care. Goodbye. And this is, applies for same for all the PG courses as well as for the UG courses.